It's hard to believe they progressed so far in such little time.
Guys, in today's video, you will see an unprecedented story where Goku will achieve a unique transformation that surpasses any Saiyan transformation. But before finding out how Goku will do this, leave your like and also subscribe to the channel. Have you done that? So let's get started. In Universe 7, after Goku and Vegeta were defeated by Frieza, the battlefield was plunged into silence. The two warriors, known for their unshakable strength, now lay on the ground, exhausted and injured. Frieza once again showed his overwhelming power, proving to be a threat beyond expectations. Goku, still panting, slowly stood up. His eyes were filled with determination, but also with frustration. He had mastered Ultra Instinct, a technique that placed him on an almost divine level, but not even that was enough to defeat Frieza this time. Goku said, "It's not possible. I thought Ultra Instinct would be enough." Vegeta, at his side, tried to get up, supporting himself on his knee. "Kakarot, we have to get stronger. We can't let Frieza continue like this." Days later, Goku and Vegeta, determined to become stronger, the two warriors sought help from Whis, the assistant angel of the god of destruction Beerus. Whis, with his calm and serene air, listened attentively to Goku's concerns. Goku spoke. "Whis, I need new training. Ultra Instinct wasn't enough. Is there anything else I can learn?" Whis spoke. "Goku, I've already taught you almost everything I know. Your dedication is admirable, but there are limits to what I can pass on to you." Goku asked, "So what do I do? I can't accept that Frieza is stronger." Whis replied, "There is a way, but it doesn't depend solely on me. You can ask Super Shenron for help. He may know how you can reach a new level of power." With this new hope, Goku and Whis set out on a mission to gather the 7 Super Dragon Balls. They traveled between Universe 7 and Universe 6, facing challenges and meeting old allies who helped them locate the balls. After much effort, they finally managed to gather all 7 Super Dragon Balls. In the middle of the universe, Goku and Whis prepared to summon Super Shenron. The spheres shone brightly, and a golden light enveloped the sky. The gigantic dragon appeared, imposing and majestic. Whis spoke, "Now Goku, I will speak to Super Shenron in the language of the gods." Whis began to speak in the ancient language of the gods, and the giant dragon listened intently. After a few moments, Super Shenron responded with his booming voice, which echoed through space. Super Shenron replied, "The answer lies in Universe 6. The Saiyan Cabba has the answers you seek." Whis translated Super Shenron's words for Goku. Goku asked, "Cabba, how can he help me?" Whis replied, "It seems that Cabba has knowledge of a technique or transformation that may be useful to you. Let's go to Universe 6 and find out what he knows." Determined to discover this new source of power, Goku and Whis prepared to travel to Universe 6. Using the power of the angels, Whis opened an interdimensional portal, and the two passed through, arriving in the parallel universe. In Universe 6, Goku and Whis were greeted by Champa, the god of destruction of that universe, and Vados, his assistant. Champa, always competitive and suspicious, looked at the visitors curiously. Champa asked, "What brings you here, Whis, and why have you brought Goku?" Whis replied, "We are here to seek knowledge. We need to speak with Cabba." Champa grumbled, but allowed Goku and Whis to proceed. They found Cabba in a training field, practicing his fighting skills. When Goku approached, Cabba was surprised and honored to see the legendary Saiyan warrior. Cabba said, "Goku, what brings you here?" Goku replied, "Cabba, we need your help. Super Shenron said that you have the answers to reach a new level of power. Can you help us?" Cabba said, "Goku, I don't know about any specific techniques. What I do know is about activating the Super Saiyan power. In our universe, Saiyans don't need anger or rage to transform. We discovered that in order to activate the Super Saiyan power, it is necessary to channel all of the power into the back." We said, "That's amazing! I saw you use that transformation technique in the Tournament of Power, Cabba." Goku said, "I didn't realize that. Cabba, can you teach me how to do it?" Cabba nodded and then began to instruct Goku. Whis watched closely, monitoring his progress. Goku, however, was having trouble. He tried to concentrate all of his ki into his back, but he couldn't maintain the focus needed to make the transformation happen as Cabba had described. Day after day, Goku trained tirelessly under Cabba's guidance and Whis' observation. Goku said, "Cabba, this is harder than I thought. I can't concentrate my ki into my back consistently." Cabba replied, "Don't give up, Goku. You are an incredible warrior. I'm sure you'll find a way." Whis said, "Patience and persistence are key, Goku. Keep practicing. Sometimes progress comes when you least expect it." Days turned into weeks. Goku was exhausted but determined not to give up. During his downtime, he would reflect on his failed attempts and try to understand what he was doing wrong. It was difficult for him, a warrior accustomed to fighting with all his emotions, to completely separate his anger and rage from the transformation process. Then one day, while Goku was training alone, something unexpected happened. Concentrating deeply, he felt a change in his body. His hair began to change color, going from the usual Super Saiyan gold to a vibrant orange. However, this transformation only lasted for an instant before his hair returned to its normal gold. Whis, who had been watching from a distance, noticed the change immediately. He approached Goku with a surprised expression on his face. Whis said, "Goku, what did you just do? Your hair changed color." Goku, still panting, replied, I don't know. I was just trying to concentrate my power in my back like Cabba taught me, and I felt something different. For a moment, Whis said, "That's very interesting. It could be a new form of Saiyan transformation. Let's keep watching and see if we can better understand what happened." Goku, with renewed determination, continued his training with Cabba. He was even more motivated now that he had glimpsed a new possibility. Goku said, "Cabba, I think I'm starting to understand. Let's try again." Cabba replied, "Sure, Goku, let's do it." Goku closed his eyes and concentrated intensely. He visualized the energy flowing through his body, channeling it to his back. He felt the pressure and strength building up, like a dam about to burst. Then suddenly his hair changed to orange again, this time for a longer period before returning to gold. Whis said, "Amazing! Looks like you're on the right track, Goku. Keep focusing and keeping that energy in your back." Goku, feeling more confident, repeated the process several times. With each attempt, the transformation to orange lasted a little longer. He could feel the difference in the power and energy emanating from his body. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, we sent all the information about Goku's evolution to Beerus, who passed it on to Vegeta. Vegeta said, "Kakaroto, you won't be the only one to master this new transformation. I'll train alongside you and find out about it too." Back in Universe 6, Cabba and Goku continued to train intensely. The orange transformation began to become more consistent. Goku felt a new strength growing within him. He was getting closer and closer to a complete and stable transformation. Meanwhile, Whis watched with great interest, intrigued by the new form of power that was developing. He knew that something extraordinary was happening, something that could change the fate of the Saiyans and the universe. Then, at one point during the training, Goku channeled all of his Ultra Instinct power into his back. The pressure and force were palpable in the air around him. With a powerful scream, his hair turned orange, and this time the transformation remained. An intense and vibrant aura emanated from his body, radiating overwhelming power. We said, "This is unbelievable. You did it. A new Saiyan transformation." Goku, feeling the energy pulsing through his body, looked at Whis with a determined smile. "Thank you, Whis, and thank you, Cabba. We did it!" Vegeta was surprised to see this new power, Whis spoke. "This new form seems to be a significant advancement. Goku, you may have discovered a transformation that transcends all previous ones. Keep training and improving this form. You never know when it will be needed." Meanwhile, in Universe 7, Frieza was aware of his enemy's movements and prepared for a new battle. He knew that Goku and Vegeta were training intensely, but for Frieza, that meant nothing. Frieza said, "I don't need to do anything at all. Let's see how powerful Goku and Vegeta have become, On planet Earth, Frieza's return caused chaos and destruction. Cities were reduced to rubble, and fear gripped the hearts of the inhabitants. Frieza, in his most powerful form, Black Frieza, was determined to prove his superiority. Meanwhile, on Beerus' planet, Vegeta was training hard to improve himself so that he would not fall behind Goku, as he knew his rival had become more powerful. However, he suddenly felt a familiar and sinister presence on planet Earth. Vegeta told Beerus that he had to go, and using his teleportation, Vegeta quickly returned to his planet, only to find Frieza amidst the destruction. Frieza spoke, "Vegeta, what an unpleasant surprise. Are you here to get beaten up again? Have you forgotten the last beating you took from me?" Vegeta, overcome with fury, let his anger show. His ki began to rise, and he transformed into Ultra Ego, a form he had only recently mastered, but which still took a lot out of his body and mind. Vegeta said, "Frieza, I'm going to finish you off this time." The two began to fight intensely. Vegeta gave it his all, but Frieza in his black form proved to be superior. Every blow from Vegeta was countered by an even more powerful blow from Frieza. Before long, Vegeta was covered in wounds. struggling to stay on his feet. Meanwhile, in Universe 6, Whis and Goku realized that something was wrong on planet Earth. Goku said, "Whis, something is happening on Earth. I sense Frieza's presence." Whis said, "It seems Vegeta is facing difficulties. Come on, Goku, we need to act quickly." Goku thanked Cabba for his training, and with Whis' help, the angel once again used his cube to immediately return to planet Earth. Now on planet Earth. Upon arriving, Goku found Frieza and Vegeta in a fierce battle. Frieza said, "Goku, you finally arrived. Are you ready to be defeated alongside Vegeta?" Goku said, "Frieza, I have a surprise for you." Vegeta, breathing heavily, looked at Goku and said, "It took you a while, Kakarot. Whis already told me about your new transformation." Goku replied, "Since you know, there's no need to keep it suspenseful." Goku began to concentrate, using Ultra Instinct to raise his energy to the maximum. His hair began to change color, going from gold to a vibrant orange. The transformation was complete, and a powerful aura surrounded Goku. Frieza and Vegeta were impressed by the gigantic amount of energy emanating from Goku. Goku said, "Vegeta, rest. I'll take care of Frieza now." Frieza, despite his initial shock, showed no fear. He prepared to face Goku with all his strength. Frieza said, "Do you think this new form will scare me? My Black Frieza form is superior to anything you can offer." The two began to fight, exchanging blows with earth-shattering speed and power. Each impact created shockwaves that spread for miles. Frieza, confident in his superiority, unleashed devastating attacks, but Goku in his new orange form showed impressive skill in dodging and counterattacking. Goku said, "Frieza, you underestimate the power of this transformation, but there is something special I can do." With a smile, Goku began to form a small spirit bomb. The energy sphere shone brightly, but surprisingly it was not absorbing the energy of the living beings around it. Vegeta, watching the scene, was impressed. Vegeta said, "Kakarot, are you forming a spirit bomb without using anyone's energy?" Goku replied, "Yes, Vegeta. The orange transformation gives me enough energy to do it alone, albeit on a smaller scale." Frieza, realizing the danger, tried to attack Goku before the Genkidama was completed. However, Goku was quick, launching the energy sphere directly at Frieza. The Genkidama was smaller than the previous ones, but its intensity was incredibly concentrated. Frieza, trying to hold back the attack, thought, "Damn it, how did this bastard get so powerful? This can't end like this. I need to think of something fast." Frieza began to scream and tried to resist the power of the Genkidama, but the energy was overwhelming. He screamed in anger and frustration, but it was useless. The energy sphere completely enveloped him, destroying him with overwhelming force. The battlefield fell silent. Goku, still in his orange form, was breathing heavily, but he was victorious. Vegeta, even injured, approached Goku. Vegeta said, "Kakarot, you have to teach me everything you learned while you were away." Goku smiled, and Whis, who was watching the fight, laughed softly. Whis said, "It seems like you two never change, always trying to get stronger. Ha ha ha." Goku said, "Sure, Vegeta, let's train together and get even stronger. Ha 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 ha." And so the story reached its climax. With Frieza defeated once again, planet Earth was safe. Goku, now with his new ability and transformation, was ready to face whatever challenge the future held. The Saiyans' journey continued, with the promise of new adventures and epic battles ahead. In the aftermath of the battle, the warriors began to tend to their wounds and rebuild what had been destroyed. Frieza's return had been a grim reminder that the universe was full of dangers, but it had also shown how much Goku and Vegeta had grown as warriors. Goku and Vegeta walked away from the battlefield, finding a quiet place where they could talk and reflect on the recent events. Sitting under a tree, they watched the starry sky, each lost in their own thoughts. Vegeta spoke. "Kakarot, this new transformation is impressive. You have truly managed to surpass your limits once again." Goku replied, "Thank you, Vegeta, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without your motivation and without the help of Whis and Cabba. Now, we have to keep training and preparing ourselves for whatever comes." Vegeta nodded, acknowledging the truth in Goku's words. "Yes, Kakarot, we can never stop improving ourselves. The universe will always have new challenges for us." As Goku and Vegeta rested after the battle, Whis watched them closely. He knew that, although they had defeated Frieza, peace would never last long in the universe. The angel approached the two warriors, determined to share some of his concerns and guide their next steps. Whis spoke. "Goku, Vegeta, I have something important to discuss with you. Although you defeated Frieza, he is notoriously persistent. He may find a way to return." Goku asked, "What do you suggest, Whis? How can we prepare for that?" Whis replied, "Goku, your transformation into Super Saiyan Orange is extraordinary, but you haven't fully mastered it yet. You need to train to control and sustain this form more efficiently." Vegeta, still reflecting on the fight, asked, "What about me, Whis?" Ultra Ego is powerful, but it clearly wasn't enough. Whis said, Vegeta, your Ultra Ego is an impressive form, but you can go even further. Try to think of a combination of your abilities. Perhaps you can use Ultra Ego as fuel to achieve a transformation similar to Super Saiyan Orange. This will require intense training and exceptional control over your energy. Goku said, I understand, Whis. I will train even harder to master this form. Frieza won't stand a chance next time. Vegeta, with a determined glint in his eyes, replied, If there is a way to combine Ultra Ego with this new transformation, I will find it. I will not be outdone. Whis smiled, pleased with the determination of the two warriors. Excellent! The path to true power is endless. Keep pushing yourself and surpassing your limits. As Whis spoke, Goku felt his stomach growl and looked at Whis and Vegeta. Goku said, I'm really hungry. After all that training and defeating Frieza, I think we deserve a good meal. Whis smiled, realizing the opportunity to enjoy a lighter moment. Really, Goku, after all that effort, you deserve a good meal. Vegeta, always a little more serious, thought about his family and said, Maybe Bulma prepared something tasty. She always has something special for these occasions. Goku, excited by the idea, prepared to use his teleportation. Let's see what Bulma made then. Whis, always willing to accompany Goku on his adventures, approached. I'm curious to see what Bulma prepared. Come on, Goku. Vegeta, preferring to go at his own pace, decided to go on his own. I'll meet you there. I'll use my own teleportation. Whis put his hand on Goku's shoulder, and in an instant they disappeared, reappearing at Bulma's house. Vegeta soon after used his technique to teleport himself. When they arrived, they were greeted by the delicious smell of home-cooked food. Bulma, always attentive to the needs of her family and friends, had prepared a hearty and delicious meal. Bulma said, I see that the three of you decided to come at the same time. I hope you're hungry, because I prepared a lot of food. Goku, with a big smile, replied, We're starving, Bulma. Thank you for always taking such good care of us. Vegeta, despite his serious demeanor, couldn't help but show his gratitude. Thank you, Bulma. We need this after all that training. Whis, appreciating the moment, said, It looks like we have a delicious meal ahead of us. Let's enjoy it. We all deserve it. And so, Goku, Vegeta, Whis, and Bulma gathered for a meal, celebrating their victories and strengthening the bonds that united them. Guys, this is how we end our story. Did you like the video? Do you want to see more of Goku's orange transformation here on the channel? And does Vegeta deserve this form too? Comment, leave a like, and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos like this. Until the next story, guys. Bye!